Hello and welcome once again to TitaPatata Reacts with me, TitaPatata, duh. And today we are going through Reddit and we're gonna react and answer some questions about Filipinas. So, let's go! Hosted by Metal Jeremy. Is there just one Filipino girl on Asian dating site who is not a scammer and after money? Bro, what the You fall in love with them and they always give you some sob story. My 2-year-old needs diapers and milk but I'm not working and I cannot afford it. Or my parents are old and I want to build them a house but I don't have the funds because I'm not working due to COVID-19. Hey, that's an attack. But anyway, when you don't offer to send money, suddenly they became very busy and they don't talk to you nearly as much, but they are online almost all of the time. Okay, first of all, just because a lot of Filipinas are like that on dating sites doesn't mean all of the Filipinas are like that. If you can use the internet, then you should know how to detect BS from afar. And you should see through all of these sob stories. I mean, you're right anyway. But anyway, I think these scammers, they have like template for that. Like they need to grab your attention. And once they have your attention, they're gonna spoil you on some spicy, steamy pictures or videos, I guess, to ensure that they have their claws around. And then, once you're already starting to develop feelings for them, here comes the sob stories. I've been streaming on some other platforms and I can actually witness a lot of dramas like this actually. So yes, I understand your pain, Metal Jeremy, but just like what I said, just because a lot of Filipinos are like that doesn't mean all of the Filipinos on dating websites are like that. Like what I said in my other videos, communication is key, okay? And take your time. You don't need to rush things, especially if you can't be together, like you visiting here or her visiting your country, right? Because once you get to meet face to face, that's the time that you can see for yourself. Is she really sincere? If she really is the person that she's trying to present on her online profile. So yeah, to answer your question, yes, there must be not just one Filipino girl who is not after your money on dating websites. You just gotta be very observant, very patient in looking for them. Or maybe you're just searching on the wrong websites. You're searching on the wrong places, man. I mean, Filipinas aren't just found in dating websites. You can also find them on LinkedIn. You can also find them on Facebook. You can also find them in hospitals. There are a lot of Filipino nurses out there. They are also in your local restaurants, I guess. So why not try looking somewhere else and not just on dating websites? Because maybe you can find someone better or you can find someone worse than this. But like what I'm saying, once you get to meet the girl face to face, you're gonna be having like a better judgment of her character, of her physiques if you're after that. So good luck to you, and let's see what the people has to say about it. JC Holder said, because real Filipinas stay away from dating sites because 99.9% of the old guys on there are just looking for If you want a real girl, get out of your house and meet one. Sir, if you're a sir, I don't think the guys on dating websites are 99.9% old guys and just looking for that. But I agree with what you said, that he has to get out of his house and meet one. He just gotta know the places where to look, to search for Filipinas, aside from dating websites. Noodle Rocket said, most likely you cannot find decent Filipinas on Asian dating sites. On Facebook, you may have a chance, especially if you have common good friends. Filipinas who aren't after your money usually have their own well-paying jobs and aren't actively trying to find foreign husbands. Correct. The kind of Filipinas you describe tend to be poor and does not want to do jobs. They want an easy way out of poverty by simply marrying a foreigner and exploit them. Just always keep that in mind all the time. This is a sad reality. And there are a lot of videos on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram about this, about Filipino scammers. That's why I can't blame a lot of people who airs out their frustrations about Filipino scammers. Because this has become a thing and it's embarrassing to be called the Filipina like them. Or maybe they should be embarrassed of themselves for doing a smear campaign against Filipinas. Thick Negotiation said, "You're on the wrong sites, buddy. Asian dating sites are just legal fronts of human trafficking." Whoa. If you want a decent woman, present yourself as a decent man who is looking for a relationship and not someone to feed an Asian fetish. Bro, I met my boyfriend on a dating site while I was traveling in Scotland. I'm educated, own my own flat, can speak in fluent English, and I certainly would never dream of asking anyone for money or anything. Women like myself will almost certainly never be on Asian dating sites that you frequent. Tinder and Bumble, sure, but Filipina Cupid or any other website featuring a Filipina teen and a white old man 30 years her senior? Never. First of all, that's disgusting. Teenage Filipina girl with a guy who's 3 times her age? Come on, are you really sure that's true love?
Are you sure about that?
I beg to differ. This one is from Virgin Stopper 911. Why do some Filipino women want to date and marry a foreigner? I am an American man and I've heard that some people say that if you're a foreign man trying to date a woman from the Philippines, the woman doesn't actually love you and is only dating you because they want to get married to you so they can obtain a green card to your country and then divorce you afterwards. You're essentially being used a green card. How true is this? Are Filipino women mostly dating and getting married to Western men just for a green card? First of all, sir, that's so racist. I mean, I know you just wanna have some answers, but this is really rude. First of all, look at me. Come here. Look at me. Okay? You listening now?
Look at me, sure. I'm the captain now.
Not all of us are after a green card. You can keep it. Okay? Okay? Maybe some are after that, but not me. And I know a lot of Filipinas who have foreign boyfriends who are not after that, okay? Because first and foremost, we love being home. This is our home, okay? We may be not as rich as you, but we love staying here. We love being here with our family, okay? A lot of Filipinas like to date foreigners because, first of all, aside from the reason that you just stated, sir, some are after the green card, some are after the money. There are some who are just, they love to be with a person who doesn't look like them. You know, like a person who belongs to other races. Here, I've talked to a lot of Filipinas here that they're dating Westerners because some wants to breed with a blonde guy. Others, they want their kids to have blue eyes. Others, they want their kids to be as tall as their dads. Others want their kids to have pointed nose, I guess. Something like that. Aside from those, to each his own. And people have their own preferences and we just have to respect them unless the preferences are offending you. So it's not true that Filipinos are just after green cards because maybe you've heard it from gossip folks. But that's not applicable to all of Filipinos. And that's very rude to ask. Anyway, let's read what others has to say about that. Jiggly Wiggly said, "It's really a case-to-case basis, and I don't think this is true for all Filipino women, let alone Filipinas. I'm sure that this can go for any ethnicity, especially those from third world countries. It has been a common perception towards Filipino women who are usually from the lower income social class because they want to get themselves out of poverty. However, there are some that live below the poverty line who are pure and genuine, so I wouldn't want to dismiss their kind. Thank you. Those who are from the middle and upper class don't usually get the same remarks. But who knows what their intentions can be too, right? I think at the end of the day, you'll be able to gauge if the relationship that you have is authentic and based on true love. Don't make a hasty generalization and get to know the person if you're willing to take a crack at it. Thank you. Abolish PMO said, watch 90 Day Fiancé. You know what? I can't say this is 50-50, but this actually what I don't like. I mean, I used to like 90 Day Fiancé, don't get me wrong, okay?
Huh?
But what I don't like from the show is that they're only choosing the terrible ones, the terrible Filipinas, okay? They like to create drama so that the audience would get hooked on their series, okay? Come on, why do you keep on getting those terrible Filipinas? Get the nicer ones, okay? Hire me, okay? I'm willing to tell you all our stories. Yan my passport, bro, okay? Passport bros.
This is the way.
This is the way.
This is the way.
So what I'm gonna say about this is that watch 90 Day Fiancé at your own risk, but don't believe everything, okay? I'm just saying. Darker Scorp said, aside from economic and genetic reasons, culture and personality differences are also a reason. My friend, who is a Filipina, prefers to date foreigners as most Filipino men are quite possessive and immature in relationships. My friend is a laid-back and career-oriented person, so she prefers to date someone that was not raised by Filipino upbringing and someone who can keep up to her personality. That's right as well. But to be fair to Filipino men, not a lot of them are possessive and immature in relationships, okay? I mean, maybe they just don't make the cut. Maybe foreigners just be ticking a lot of check boxes. That's why a lot of Filipinas are attracted to foreigners. Heldar said, not all, most people, not just women, just prefer stability than waking up every morning not knowing where to get food, where to get medicine for parents or siblings, etc. You just need to be wary that if you came from the first world countries, people from third world countries might look at you as a possible green card. Mind you, this is not just happening here in the Philippines and even in China, where the wealth inequality gap is quite large. Do you think Filipinos are only after the green card or your money? Or just because of the color of your skin or the color of your eyes? Let me know in the comments. Thank you so much once again for watching and see you real soon. Subscribe. Subscribe!